Hi, this is Paula from MadeiraCloud. MadeiraCloud provides you a "what you see is what you get" tool to design, provision, and manage your cloud application architecture. This quick demo will show you how easy it is to design a cloud application with MadeiraCloud. After logging in, we get started from the dashboard, where you can have an overview of all your AWS resources. Today we will create a stack in Virginia, which is a VPC stack specifically. Now we have a canvas with a VPC automatically created in it. First thing we do is to drag an availability zone from the resource panel and drop to the canvas. The resource panel is where you can find all sorts of AWS resources to build your application. A subnet is automatically created with the availability zone. We rename the subnet to pub, which is short for public. We will create another 2 subnets in this availability zone for web app servers and backend servers. Next, we will add load balancer and auto-scaling group to our design. In the property panel, change the load balancer to an internet-facing one. This will require us to add an internet gateway to the VPC, which Madeira is clever enough to automatically prompt us to do so. With an internet gateway in place, we need to connect it to the route table. We can see a route targeting internet gateway is automatically created. Now let's add an auto-scaling group to web app subnet. After dropping the auto-scaling group into web app, we need to add a launch configuration to it. Rename the launch configuration to web app config 1. Now we will register the auto-scaling group to load balancer and create an appropriate security group rule. All that is done in one step. Next on, we will add memcached and MySQL servers to backend subnet. Drag and drop the appropriate AMI to the canvas, and we can set up multiple instances with the same configuration simply by specifying the number of instances we want. Here, we make it 2. Select instance type and create security group rules. We can easily attach EBS to instances. Now we have finished designing our first AZ. To construct an architecture of high availability, we can add another AZ and expand the architecture there. Here is a final look of the stack we just designed. You can do a lot more fine-tuned configurations to the resources, or designing a much larger and more complicated architecture with MadeiraCloud. Let's look at an example. This is a 3-tier web application architecture with a search engine cluster, scaling in 2 availability zones. This diagram interactively visualizes the connection and firewall rules between resources. Plus, you can dig down to detailed configuration by selecting lines or resources and go through their property panels. MadeiraCloud provides up-to-date support to EC2 Classic, EC2 VPC, auto-scaling group with CloudWatch Alarm, and other AWS resources. MadeiraCloud is available at mc2.io. Visit us and keep updated with the latest news.